welcome to episode 15 of the Box Nostalgia Podcast with PoNGa and Beerski. What's up, PoNGa?
What up? How you doing?
What up, man? I'm doing good, buddy. Having a pretty good time. Things have been going well. Yeah, man. I don't know. Just getting excited about the hobby again in a good way. Collecticon's coming up in 3 weeks. Really excited for that. I'm excited to come to Chicago, see you. Excited to see everyone. Yeah, I don't know. Things are going well. Whatnot's going well. I'm having a good time on Whatnot. Pretty pokey heavy right now, and I'm very excited about it. So,
yeah. So we talked about it a little bit last time, but now you have a couple more weeks under your belt streaming. Is it getting a little more comfy? Are you feeling like you kind of got the flow going?
Yeah. So like last time we talked about, like I really didn't want to make it about that, so I was like, kind of not talking about it as much. I can delve in a little bit more here. Yeah, dude, feeling a lot more comfortable. Just feeling comfortable with the whole thing in general. Getting everything set away, packing afterwards, like getting a system for that, which I have a pretty good system down now. So I can pack like a 3-hour show in like an hour and a half to, or an hour and 15 to an hour and a half, which isn't bad. Yeah, just figuring out the flow of the shows, figuring out, when to put certain products up. Definitely going to start streaming, auctioning more cards off. I think that's going to be a big thing of growth for us. So I think we're going to shift a little bit more into the cards. So I'll be sourcing. I'm actually going to a card shop owned by Ray's friend in New Jersey. And I'm going to source some cards tomorrow after work. And then in Chicago, obviously, I'll be sourcing Sunday for him. So looking forward to all that. Cool opportunity too. Like getting to go source a bunch of cards is pretty fun. So definitely looking forward to that. So just trying to grow it, man. That's essentially what we're doing. It's just growing day by day and figuring out kinks. And, we're almost at 8,000 subscribers now. It's 2.5 months now. So I think that's pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I try to stop in every time you're live and ask you to take your shirt off every single time. So
one day I will take it off. I promise you that will happen.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, so everything's going really well with that. Hoping to hit the 10K soon, and then break through and start really hammering it home. Growth is there. It's definitely coming.
Yeah, how about you? It seems like it. It seems like you guys got, at least when I tune in, have a lot of viewers compared to some of like the similar type size streams. I noticed like obviously like the big guys have sometimes like over 100 and stuff, but every time I tune into you have like 40, 50 people, which is pretty wild.
I mean, I think my highest count was at 85 maybe.
Yeah, I remember that.
Which is pretty insane. I think I've only ran 5 or 6 shows. I ran 2 shows this week, which was awesome. It's something I'm definitely mulling over in my head to do a little more frequently. Maybe not like commit to every week, but definitely want to do that as the time, because I have time on Tuesdays now to go ahead and do that. So that was fun. Getting to open up brand new product. Paradise Dragona just came out last Friday. It's the dragon set, Japanese. Pretty awesome. Not many dragons, but the arts are pretty cool. There's a lot of good ones. So it's just fun being in the know of everything's going on, figuring it all out. So learning something new every day, which is awesome. And that's one of the biggest takeaways is I'm just figuring out how to be better every day and trying to figure out what is going to work best for the stream. So
yeah, maybe you guys will have some more competition in a couple weeks.
Yeah, PoNGa. So I mean, Dan's all but spill all the beans.
Yeah, so
I know there's an October 4th date, maybe. Then there's an October 12th date. So
I never said anything about it because I'm just not that guy to talk about it unless it's public. But Dan said it in his last live or whatever, or no, his video that I'll be starting streaming for him. Hopefully in a couple weeks, if not right after the Chicago Collecticon. But most likely sometime in October. And I'm just obviously joking about the competition thing. we're all trying to grow each other. So you see
100.
it all over Instagram, everyone reposting everything. So I'm sure a bunch of you guys will come support just like I try to do when I can. So yeah,
Absolutely.
excited.
Yeah.
I want to like get going. You know what I mean? Like you don't really learn until you actually do it to see like how it flows and all that kind of stuff and how to handle the dead periods and the back end side of things. I've been trying to prep as I can, but we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, I mean it all comes with, just like you said, experience in it. I experienced my first dead period, and excuse me, and it was, okay, this is happening right now. You just got to work through it. I mean, it's essentially what it is. Oof,
Yeah.
the dead periods can be tough. Yes, they can. Mr. Shining Cards and Collectible, Ray himself, owner of Shining Cards and Collectibles, catch us on whatnot. Monday, Wednesday, Friday with Dan, Bonanza Dan. Sunday with me, Beerski. Sunday morning, easy like Sunday morning, and then Ray runs like pop-up shows, so which is pretty awesome. And then if we have any like releases or anything, Ray gets in the action too. So, and he's the man. He's a sourcing machine. I lack for nothing, so he gets what you need, all materials, everything. It's a pretty well-run machine. Very excited to be part of it. I got him proud of everything you've accomplished so far, Beerski. Thank you so much for all your hard work. You're appreciated so much more. Thank you very much, Ray. I really appreciate that, buddy. Means a lot.
Ray's the man.
Yeah, Ray's the man. I love Ray. I use PoNGa for sourcing. I love Ray.
Yeah,
I love his
even
brother,
though we're
Dan.
not really friends anymore, I still try to share. What I can
Oh,
with you.
PoNGa. Don't be like that. Ray's the nicest man ever.
I know.
He's good.
I know.
Unless he doesn't like your first name, then he kind of sucks a little bit. But what can you do? Yeah, so eBay Live will be awesome for you. I'm excited for you, or Fanatics.
Yeah,
whatever you guys are doing.
I don't know exactly how that's gonna work out yet, but it'll be something.
Hey, you went to the competition.
To be fair, like I said, I would help you too, but I also said it's not fair to you if I do a couple. And I've been talking to Dan for well before you ever brought up streaming to me, so I still send you sourcing stuff, so you're good. You're good.
Dan's been courting him for some time.
Yeah, he has been, unfortunately.
Oh man, we got Grimer Collects in the house. What's going on, Grimer? We'll listen back later. Going to the river now. See you, cutie, soon. It's good seeing and hearing from you, Grimer.
I think Grimer. Yeah, I think he's going to be in Chicago.
That makes me so happy.
Yeah, I'm really glad I got to talk to him a lot more. Or I think it was the first time I met him was at your house. But yeah, it was a super good time hanging out with him. I like him a lot.
We got MT Pax, aka PoNGa's bro.
Yeah,
what's up, my man? How you doing?
He thinks he's so cool.
Glad to see him in here.
You should change your streaming
class. It's $149.99.
Yeah, he's been he does sports cards full time, and go check out his stream. I think they stream on TikTok. But he's been doing it for a few years now. So if I have any questions, I'm sure he's able to help. But I'm going to be way better than him. No one cares about that sports card stuff anymore. So.
Men in tight pants on cards.
Yeah, that's look at that card. Is that a Trey Lance in that picture? Like that is garbage.
What do you say? How dare you go to the established brand that pulls in six figures in
revenue? 7 figures
versus me, who has nothing. Oh man, this is
Ray's always sold himself a little short. He for the time.
Ray's is
no, I know. Yeah, wait. Like not that long ago, I knew what you were spending because we were buying a lot together, and you aren't some small operation, so relax.
Ray's got juice.
Yeah,
Ray's got juice.
Ray's done very well for himself.
Yeah, and I'm like I said, I'm happy to be part of everything that's going on with him.
Yeah,
it's exciting being in something from the ground up. I don't think I've ever had an opportunity like this before, so it's pretty awesome. I'm doing well. Glad to see the boys doing well. Thank you very much. Just be happy I'm here. I only use YouTube to watch you gentlemen. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad we're the only sub for you.
Yeah, he's a lonely Packers fan.
Poor Jordan Love, man.
He's practicing, so like even if he misses this week, he might be back next week. So,
well, at least he's not a Niners fan and has that bum CMC on his team, because this just
it's very funny that like when we were talking fantasy football, you were talking about all these old running backs or injury prone running backs,
and then I pick CMC and he's injury prone,
and it's like people use these arguments like, oh, he's hurt, like Mike Williams always hurt.
At me.
Mike Williams, he's always hurt, and it's like, well, Mike Williams played more than CMC.
Boom. Thanks, PoNGa. I appreciate you. Yes, I made that argument, but he's also a machine that breaks down frequently, apparently. Again.
Yeah. Yep.
So, PoNGa. All right, we're going to do our first segment. That is item of the week. Let's wash all that negativity that was just shed in here out. Bring it back. Item of the week. What do you got, PoNGa? Lay it on me.
Something cool. It's a 2018 lunchbox.
I like it.
So obviously it's got the Pikachu and Eevee on it. I don't know if they're promo cards or they're set cards, but it's the 3 legendary birds: Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos. I don't know if you could. Probably pretty small and not going to focus.
Yeah, I see them.
But I don't know if they're promos or set cards. But apparently it has 2 packs of Lost Thunder, Burning Shadows, Sun and Moon base, and then Fates Collide. So cool little tin. The back of the tin's got some cool art on it as well. The worst part about storing these lunch boxes is they have like sharp edges and they always rip a little bit. But it's very, I mean, it's very.
Yeah, it doesn't even affect the eye.
Yeah, but it's cool. I mean, I think I got this from one of my friends when Pokemon Center restocked a while back, but just a cool item to add to my sealed collection that I love a lot. So
you do love the sealed collection. All right, so I got these brandy new fancy racks behind me. Finally got things out of my closet. This isn't like a sealed product or it's nothing crazy, but it's literally the WotC cards from my childhood.
Woo!
Yeah, so there's no holographics in here. Obviously, I picked through all of that when I first got in, but it's literally all my non-holo rares.
Wait, you made the mistake of selling your childhood cards?
Yeah, like a jerk. So it's my cards and cards that I've acquired from like friends when they were out of the hobby years ago. And like people were like, I have Pokemon cards. I said, well, if you're not going to do anything, I'll just keep them. So I had some of those too, which was awesome. But yeah, man, like it's just, just Charmanders and Bulbasaurs and Squirtles, just some Shadowless mixed in here. But it's just fun that I have it out now and I can look at it. There's a Jinx, and it's base set 2. Jungle, there's some first edition Rocket in here, so it's just fun. First edition gym challenge stuff, so it's just cool, nostalgic for me. Like that's I had cards in one of those boxes that the cards were just kind of loose and all over the place, and it was wild. So when I started getting in, I made the WotC box, and I will probably sell some of these things on Whatnot streams and all that stuff, because I don't know. There's a lot of duplicates. I don't need all of them. So I'll maybe.
Yeah, you need all of them. You shouldn't sell that stuff. You're not going to make enough money to make it worth it.
You're probably right.
A while back, the only stuff I sold from my childhood when I got back in were like these Yu-Gi-Oh promos. And ever since I made that one sale, I told myself I'd never sell anything ever again, because the amount of money you're going to get out of that stuff is not worth it, in my opinion. I'd rather keep that stuff.
I feel more sentimental about like all of this stuff, like now, like all the stuff I've acquired since being in the hobby. Like, hello, shh, I'm talking about it. all the stuff I've acquired. Oh, say what?
That's fire right there.
That's fire, man. That's some heat. All the stuff I've acquired in the hobby since I've been in, it's more. I have better feelings about that stuff than I think most of the childhood stuff I have.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. It's a weird kind of like you should have a certain, but I feel like
probably because a lot of it came from like friends and stuff that you wouldn't have had if you didn't come back. So it's kind of a lot more meaningful.
Yeah, and just like the times are good, and Pokemon literally is happiness to me.
Yeah.
So like, and now like all of you guys have made it so awesome. Speaking of, the first time I met this handsome gentleman was literally a year and 3 days ago. So we met in Charlotte. It was awesome.
Sitting across the table from you, I think. Or was...
Yeah, at Buffalo Wild Wings, right next to the convention center.
Yeah, I like that was like, I remember I was talking to Ray because I was friends with Ray beforehand. And like I walk in, I didn't have my glasses, so I'm like can't see down the table. And legitimately like 2 people like even looked at me and I was like, oh, this is gonna be a really fun week or a fun weekend. And then it got a lot better after that, but it was like,
yeah, I just
you walk into a room of like 20 people and no one even like acknowledges you're there, and it's just like, oh, hey guys.
Yep, that was me. I walked up to the table. It was like you, Greeny. I think Ray was there, or maybe Ray came in a little bit after. But yeah, it's just weird how we all came together and are friends and are talking. It's crazy how it was like a year or two. Like some people went a couple years ago and started building the group, and now more people have come in. So I just wanted to say,
now we gotta start kicking people out.
No, we have good people in this group, man. I say it to Chef all the time when Chef and I talk. I think we're lucky to have the group that we're in. Like, it's just a solid group of people. We talked about it, like bad actors and bad eggs kind of will get shuffled out of the mix, I think, and not allowed to sit and fester in the group, which is awesome. So yeah, it's a good group of people. Yeah, so that's my item of the week. That's PoNGa's item of the week. Good stuff. We are going to move on to the next awesome segment. It's our tier list. And we are doing a tier list of the new set Japanese. Hold on.
Oh, he's got a box.
I'm going to get a box of Paradise Dragona.
Let's rip Ray's stock.
Right now, should we do it? So yeah. Brand new set came out last Friday. Let me pull up so we're gonna be ranking the ARs and SARs. Yeah,
and just like the full arts too.
And the full arts, yeah. It's just a fun.
I think a lot of them we could go by pretty quick, but
yeah, it's a fun set. I'm happy with it. There's a couple, like I get the theme. The theme is obviously Paradise is I think the bigger theme with dragon Pokemon that aren't really dragons, but that's okay.
Yeah, I think like
they really leaned into the Paradise part.
Yeah, so like I feel like people saw the name and they just like went with the dragon narrative. But like I don't know if that's directly their intention. I still think it's a decent set. I don't think it's as bad as
it's
I don't
a
know.
Good set.
I feel like if the name were different, people would like the set more. Like if it didn't have dragon in the name. But I get it.
Paradise Island or something like that.
Yeah, I get why people were a little upset with it, but whatever. What are you going to do?
All right. You want to take this away?
Okay. I'm going to start with my S tier. This is like one of those. I remember when I first saw this, I showed my wife and I was like, this, like, you remember cast form? And she's like, yeah. I was like, you remember in like Pokemon Go how when the weather's different, you would catch a different one? She's like, yeah. I'm like, look at this card.
Yep,
it's so sick.
It looks so good in person too.
Like,
it is pretty.
I always forget. Is it the Magmortar that I really like from V-Star Universe? The one where they're at the bonfire?
Magmortar.
That's how I feel about this card.
Okay. Like, so this is like your S tier of S tiers.
This is just a sick card, and I'm so happy that I haven't looked at it yet, but I assume it's probably gonna be like $1 on Buy or something, and I'll be able to buy it. But it's a really sick card. I get like not everyone's going to care that much for cast form, but I feel like I have a little more attachment to cast form from playing Pokemon Go, and how kind of relevant it is with the weather changes. I just think it's a sick art. I think it's one of the better arts that they've done of the generation, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean it's
especially for an AR too. Like
I'm kind of the ARs in the Scarlet and Violet era are.
I'm kind of like rating it like it's hard to compare this against some of the SARs, obviously, because SARs are like the hits. But from just like an AR standpoint, I'm kind of putting it in that S tier for sure.
Okay. So I pulled this card a couple times on Tuesday. I'm a big fan of it. I love Pokemon cards that have other Pokemon in the background, and especially the cast form just has all the different kinds, which is very cool. So and just like having the raindrop one on the cloud, like I just like love the like how it's done. They're high up in the air. So It's not gonna be S tier. I will give it A tier though. It's an A tier card for me. Big
Okay,
time.
you could be wrong.
Yeah, and listen, frequently am. Frequently. All right. Let's go Flygon EX. It's a full art.
Oh, God, Flygon EX. Where's Flygon?
Down. It's probably down. It's
This
right
one?
there. Boom. Right on. Okay, so pulled this card too.
These pictures, I'm just gonna say, like, these cards, like the pictures that they have online, probably don't do it justice. But go ahead.
This rainbow border that they have on these cards is so pretty. Oh man, I just had like a nostalgic like feeling about how it is, and I can't even put my finger on like why it's so cool. Like just that rainbowing around it, it's just like it's not part of the picture. It's obviously the border. It's just done so well. They are pretty cards. I wish it wasn't a Flygon with a hat. You know what I mean? Like I don't think Flygon's like one of my favorite Pokemon. And the fact that he's a fighting form too is super bizarre, but I'll just ignore that for right now. Yeah, I think because the cards are pretty, I would say B, but it's a Flygon, so I'm going to put it in the C tier. But I do just want to say, like, that the border is beautiful.
Am I like? Don't people like Flygon, or am I making that up?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a big Flygon guy.
Anyone that's in chat, do you like Flygon? I feel like people like. You were like kind of saying, well, it's a Flygon. But I feel like Flygon's not like the most popular Pokemon, but I don't think people hate it.
Nah, he's totally a dragon. ... Flygon is popular.
Trying to decide where I want to put it because I kind of agree with what you said. I haven't seen these cards in person yet, so I feel like my opinion. I've seen like them on video, and I feel like they look really good, and I imagine they pop even more in person. It's probably my favorite one from this set. I'm probably going to go. Rare. Yeah, I'm just going to go with you and see.
Okay.
I like it, though. It's like an added element from those, like, normal white border or white background cards. You know what I'm talking about? The EXs from, like the Gyarados and base and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just like that added element I kind of like.
Yeah, they're not going out of their way to make, like, so they brought Rainbow back, but in a more chill way. Which is cool.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, I don't know what I want to do. Can I just be honest? I love this card. It's so derpy and
the dart. What is that? Dark form Kyurem?
Sure.
I think so. He is derpy. I have it open. It's Kyurem EX, yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's like I don't know. It's just something about it like pops out to me. This is one of those cards that once again, I'm sure it looks really good in person, but for like a full art, I really like it, and it's probably because I like black and white as a game, so I kind of.
It looks very black and white.
Yeah, I gravitate towards it a little bit. I really like the full arts from the back in the day as well. Those are kind of plain, and they're basically based. I like them because of their texture and stuff. But this is probably like one of my favorite cards in the set. I'm gonna put this in A tier.
Nice. I do like how it calls back. It looks like those oh man, we're like PoNGa and Dialga cards from back then too. Like I don't know, just it has that kind of vibe to it. I like the card. I don't know much about this Pokemon. Now I will know more about it because of the set, but I do like the art. I like how it is simple. I like the lightning in the background is pretty cool. I'm gonna give it a B because it's not a Flygon.
Because it's not a Flygon.
I find having those commons and uncommons more fun to look through than the holos. Dude, some of them are just cool. The arts are awesome on some of them. Big fan. I have a binder full of commons and uncommons from WotC. Oh, hold on. So I will just real quick. The dopest sticker of all time with all the evolutions.
Yeah, it is cool.
What's that from? Fire. That's from Ray Ray.
Yeah, but is it like from something?
Oh,
Or is
it's
it just out there?
a promotional thing from Pokemon
Oh, nice.
2021. Yeah. So very cool. Sorry, Ray, that I missed that. All right,
I
I'm gonna
imagine
go
that
to.
probably came out around EV Heroes, right?
I would think so, yeah, because all the lettering in it is all the Eevee's tails and stuff, which is the Evolution's tails. Okay, next card. Let's go to the Bravery.
Is that this one?
Yes, sir. All right. I like the art style. In hand, it looks like it's drawn and made with colored pencil, which is awesome. That's kind of the vibe it has. I love the coloring in the back. I kind of wish they would have went with a little like I don't know, maybe a darker theme in the back because they kind of clash with the front a little bit. But it's a pretty card in person. I think it's a solid B for me.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with you on B. I don't know why, because it doesn't look like it at all, but it reminds me of the Tornadoes alt art. I don't know why. Maybe it's
Oh,
like the
I know. It's like
coloring.
with the score bunny being like thrown in the air and stuff.
Yeah, I
Very
don't
much
know.
so.
It just when I look at it, that's the first thing I think of. But yeah, I
Kind of
think
got like a Starry Night motif in the back too.
yeah, I think I just like the colors. I think I'll go with you on B.
Perfect. We got Java Puma in the house. What's up, Java? We have number one mod in the gang, Drew. What's going on, Drew? Happy to have you guys
Drew?
here.
What's up, Java?
Skater Nesto. What's up, Ernie? I actually got to get on a call today with Ernie. Jake Smith was on there. Mr. Walrus popped on. I was driving to the dentist for my cleaning today. My teeth feel so good and clean right now. It's amazing. So I just like hopped into shout out to the Spicy Boys Discord. Hopped into their voice chat and people started hopping on and I chatted for about 45 minutes. It was pretty awesome. So I might be doing that for lunches a little bit more. Just hop on at lunchtime and see if anyone joins. But yeah, so next one.
I don't know how I feel. I think I like this one too.
I love this card, man. This card is so cool.
I think I'm gonna go A.
Yeah,
I don't even need to say anything else.
No,
I just like it.
It's an A tier card. It's done well. I'm a big fan. You have the palm tree in the back to make it tropical. Had to add that there.
I think by the end of this, I'm gonna come to the conclusion that this set's too cheap, and I'm gonna go buy a bunch of it.
Dude, it's a good freaking set. It's fun to rip too. All right, I'm gonna go with the Surfer top left. Shout out again, Mr. Walrus. He bought the first box of Paradise from me on Tuesday, and this was the SR hit that he pulled. And then someone said it looks like Mr. Walrus. I think Ray said it. So then I said, well, then now it's just the Mr. Walrus card. Then I pulled like 3 of them that day, so he just kept popping up, and it was awesome. So we got Mr. Walrus here. I'm digging it. It's a full art trainer. I don't know. It's a C art because it's a full art trainer. Like I'm not too excited about full art trainer.
Yeah, I feel like
this is kind of a basic one too.
I feel like he shouldn't be winking. I feel like it makes the card weird. Makes it a little strange in my opinion.
He's got the wink.
But I mean, it's a cool card. I think I agree with you. It's just I don't normally love full art trainers. I don't hate them, so I don't think I'd ever put most of them like in D or Y tier, but I think C tier is probably fair.
So like my question is like, why not just have him riding the surfboard in the full art and just like have it closer to his face? Doesn't have to be an SAR or anything. Just like riding.
I feel like a lot of times that would be like an SAR though, right? Like
yeah, that's what
I feel like a lot of normal full arts just like have a basic picture of the trainer.
It's amazing how good that Buffalo Wild Wings trip actually was in hindsight. Absolutely, dude. I have a picture. I'm gonna post it. I want to find it. I'm gonna pick it's PoNGa's pick. I'm gonna find it right now with PoNGa's
I'm just gonna do the next trainer right next to it. I don't even know what trainer this is.
I'll tell you her name in a second. This is Drasna.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, neither have I.
I'm just gonna put it in C tier. I like it more than the Surfer one, but I think that might just be because of what is that, purple? I like the color purple. It's my favorite color. But yeah, it's probably around that C tier.
So this is the picture from we were literally went from Buffalo Wild Wings to the convention center. We got, let's see, we got PoNGa, the Green Shiz, Java, Legend of Luke, Benji. We got Ray in the back. We got Larry. We got Sterling. I don't know this gentleman's name, unfortunately. I'll have to find out and then shout him out when I see him next. But I haven't seen him since that show, actually. So, but yeah, quite a few people. It was awesome. So yeah, pretty awesome, dude. What did you give this one, PoNGa?
I just put it in C tier.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in C tier. I think full art trainers belong in C tier. A lot of good people there, absolutely.
What up, Brad?
Yeah, we got Brad G in the house. What's up, Brad? What up?
I'm Brad.
Thank you, Drew, like and sub. Yeah, if you're watching.
I need to throw it out there. If anyone ever vends a show and Brad is in your section, try to vend next to him. It's a great time.
He's hysterical.
He's hysterical.
He's so mellow and cool too. It's just Brad's good people. All right, I'm gonna go with some heat here. Let's go with the Skymery. Full Metal Skymery. Boom. This card's hot, dude. It's a great freaking card. I love it.
It reminds me of Fallout.
Dude, yeah, it reminds me of Fallout. It feels post-apocalyptic. It's pretty awesome. I think that this is an A tier card for me. I love this card.
A tier.
I like how he's just like superimposed, like right in the front of it. He's standing on the dude. The vehicles are like covered in sand or whatever the hell's going on. He looked pretty cool.
I think I'm gonna go B tier. I like it. I wouldn't be mad if I pulled it. But yeah, I think I'd go with B.
Okay. Well, in betweensies.
Yeah, a little in between. It's a cool card though. I like this set.
From the Pokemon Center EV promo. There you go. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate you being here, man. Ooh, little Lottie.
Yeah, so I don't like this as much as the Kyurem.
Neither do I.
But I feel like I've said this on a few of our episodes before that I'm a fan of full arts when they have like a cool background color, or there's like a lot of contrast between the Pokemon's color and the background. Mm-hmm. For example, like the Vivid Voltage Pikachu, the pink background with the yellow Pikachu. I really like that kind of stuff. So that kind of elevates it for me a little bit. It's probably going to be a super cheap card or is super cheap card, but I think it's probably around the B tier for me.
Yeah, I'll lean B tier with you as well.
Just like a step above like the full art trainers for me. Yeah,
this one really doesn't. Like I said, like full art Pokemon cards, unless they are like the Pikachu and he's kind of standing there with like fists and like that's cool. That border or the background was cool. I feel like he's kind of almost washed out in that background for whatever reason. So yeah, I'll go B with you because it's not a trainer. All right, I go now. Let's see. Let's go giant building guy up top.
Up top.
So I pulled this. It was a pretty sweet pull. It looks great in person. It is the Archelodon.
Sure.
Evolved form of the Dragona.
I didn't even know Duraludon evolved, but that's cool.
Now he does. So there you go. EX, pretty cool card. Looks really good in person. The texturing on these are pretty impressive. All the cards down to the just regular EX textured cards. Like there's a Flygon EX like half art, and it's pretty damn good. So I mean, it's not a fan favorite Pokemon. I hate when they do this. They waste like these all arts on these, like, for a lack of a better term, bum Pokemon. Like is this really your favorite Pokemon? Like, it can't be. But if it is, that's cool too, I guess. I don't know. So this is like a C tier for me. Actually, no, forget that. This is like a Y tier. Why do we have Pokemon buildings? That's what I want to know. Put that in the Y. Put it in the Y. I don't know what I'm doing here. Put it in the Y tier.
I can't stand that argument.
I'm sorry.
It's just such a like.
I trigger PoNGa every episode.
No,
now.
it's
I love
that
it.
this whole argument that like there's poor designed Pokemon. Like, if you look objectively, if you look
designed Pokemon,
well, if you look objectively, every generation has terrible design for most of the Pokemon.
Yeah, 100%.
So when we say like, well, why do we have a building Pokemon? Well, I mean, come on. We could look at a lot of different Pokemon and say that are popular. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. It's not a fan favorite Pokemon, but I do still like the art. It reminds me of the Urshifu alt art. Not like the VMAX, but like the lesser one with like the rocks and stuff around it. Yeah, I don't think I'd put it in Y, but I'm kind of like in between that B and C tier. So I think I'd put it like somewhere around here.
Okay.
Because you're in Y tier like an idiot.
That's my MO, man.
I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I think I get so bored of sets when all they do is popular Pokemon. So like,
yeah, but there's 1,000 Pokemon to pick from. There's some Pokemon like, where is the Diglett SAR? Why do we have that?
Yeah, I don't think they do SARs of that kind of Pokemon.
But they do it of a building Pokemon? I don't know. That's just my opinion, man. That's all.
I feel like Diglett would be an AR, not an SAR.
But well, I mean, I get that. I
just like, I think the fastest way for Pokemon to die is for them to just focus and do Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon. But what do I know? I don't run the company.
Well, so. I'm an old boomer. I'm 36 years old. My bones creak, and I groan when I get up now. And I like my Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pong.
Yeah, Java has no actual good argument. That's why he'll get kicked off the episode.
Oh, I'm definitely
getting if your favorite Pokemon's Charizard, then like you have no say in it at all.
Oh my. I was waiting for something a little more brutal to come out of your mouth than that, PoNGa.
No, I love Java. I think a little bit. I gotta be nice to Java because I've been I've been a little rough to him lately.
Look at this smoke! You're such a scutch, bro.
I've been a little sassy with him lately about the Vikings and stuff, but I had a message him earlier today or yesterday to make sure he knew I was just joking, and he did. So
but the Vikings are looking good. I said at the beginning of the season that I was gonna either be I'm a Giants fan, unfortunately. They're gonna be the worst team in the NFL. I said it here, folks, 2 weeks ago. They're trash. They're first team ever in the NFL to score 3 touchdowns and lose a game to an opponent that scored 0 touchdowns. I want you to think about that stat for a second.
Brad, I agreed with you. If you go back and listen,
and I talked a little shit on Sam Darnold,
but it is also 2 weeks, so let's.
Yeah, it is. PoNGa's favorite Pokemon is Clefairy. What's up, Allie? How are you? I love it.
Should we? That's Klefki, by the way. That's the
Clefairy.
Now
it's the key Pokemon. I know what it is.
Now
it's the key rank.
I'm not a fan of that Pokemon. That one's trash.
He's prominently featured in Paradise Dragona.
Yeah.
Just so you know, he's one of the commons that you pull almost every pack. This is a Y tier. Why do we have buildings?
So like
this is the better. All right, so I will take this card is cooler than the SAR. I love the background.
No, stop.
This is better looking than the SAR for sure.
This is just crazy.
Oh, dude, listen. You don't have to. That's fine. You can disagree.
All right, where do you want it?
Disagree. Yeah, I think it's a better looking card. I'm gonna put it in D tier.
Yeah, I'm good with D.
Okay, perfect.
Because then it's still below the other one.
You're such a jerk. Darnold's a gunslinger. He will be dead by week 7. I love it. All right. Let's go. Let's go to this Lisa's Appeal card. Top left. Nope. Wrong one. Well, we can do that one. That's fine. Yep. That's my fault.
This one
That's the
here.
one I want. Bingo.
You said
All
top
right.
left, so
So this is like the hit from the set. So top left, down one. Sorry about that, PoNGa. Hit from the set. I pulled one on stream the other day. Dan pulled one on stream the day before. It's pretty in person, man. It looks really good. I feel like she is a little washed out in it, though. It's definitely not my favorite card from the set. Yeah, all full art trainers should include their Pokemon.
but this
I love
isn't a
this.
full
So this
art
is
trainer,
the
right?
SAR. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
so
very.
the other SAR.
So this kind of looks like a trainer gallery card from the Sword and Shield block.
Yeah, but
a little bit more than like a full-on SAR.
Correct me. All of the trainers that are SARs in Scarlet and Violet, don't a lot of them have Pokemon in them? The SAR versions, right? Like if you go to like Shiny Treasure, don't those ones have Pokemon in it?
Yes.
So I don't think
Yeah,
that's
like
that abnormal. Right?
Umbreon has I think a SAR that has a trainer in the background. There's stuff like that. Yeah, it's a good looking card. It's not my favorite. I don't even think it's an A tier card. I was sticking in B.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I don't
do the waifu game all that much. Like
no, and I just don't think it's that good. I actually like the other one better, so we'll do that one next, I guess.
PoNGa hating on Pillar Chase is not surprised.
I like this card better than the other one.
No way. You like the trainer better than the SAR? No.
I feel like this
looks more
like I feel like this looks more like an SAR than the last one. The only difference is the Pokemon, right?
You're killing me here, PoNGa. Literally the same argument I just made the last Pokemon set we did. Killing me. What do you rank this card? I think it's a better looking card too, PoNGa. I'm not gonna lie.
Right? It's just like
it pops. She looks not washed out. She's doing something.
Like imagine if they just put like Altaria in this background.
Right?
Like the other one's like too washed out. This one looks like, hey, look, I'm a star type thing. I still hate that Pokemon does these like upskirts and stuff. It's real weird. We say it's like a children's card game, but like
children that live in their parents' basement.
Pokemon needs to make
50.
way better Lily cards. You guys got to relax. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it in just the B tier as well, just because I'm not a waifu kind of guy.
I'll go B tier. PoNGa's triggered. This is Pokemon TC, not random trainer. No one knows the name of TCG. Yeah, exactly. Just think of all the cards that have trainers should have. Oh, just think of all the cards that have trainers should have had Pokemon as well. Yeah, absolutely. All right.
I mean, I agree with the second comment. The first one is kind of weird because are they only going to put popular trainers in sets?
PoNGa doesn't like it. The hobby will die if you know what Pokemon or trainers are on the card. Let's go to this stupid fish.
All the trainers are cheap anyways. Who cares if it's a popular trainer or a lesser popular trainer? No one cares about them anyway.
Let's go to the Bruxish.
This one?
It's that, yeah. Lip and teeth, man. Yeesh.
We need to ban Java from the hobby. Only Gen 1. That is just... You would literally not have a business if we only stuck with Gen 1, but I don't think the pillars are ready to hear that.
You telling me you don't know about the ORAS Contest Hall Champion, Lisa? Java's dying over here.
I will say we are going to have Java on soon. I'm really excited for that one. I like Java a lot.
Absolutely.
He does. Go check it out. He alternates. Well, he's got a live later with
tonight.
Dan.
Yeah. Well, it's a live first half with Dan, and then second half call-in show. I said earlier I'm try and stay up and get on it, depending how late.
Oh man, if you join, I might have to join. But
yeah, so we'll see. It depends on what happens here with family and falling asleep and stuff. But if people ass out early,
but I just
your sweet bottoms, I'll be in here.
I wanted to throw out there that he does every week. It alternates Wednesday and Thursday, so people could join at different days. But he does a call-in show, so go check out his channel. Those call-in shows, I haven't been able to join them yet. I hope to soon, but they're always really good.
You're not going to get any of that kind of talk from Dan Ray. I promise you.
Yeah.
Promise you. Yeah. So yeah, please check out Java Akuma's Java Akuma's channel. He's the man. Great guy. Had
He's got a game show coming up as well. Go check out. Both of us were on it at one point. So one of us was the star of the show and has the highest percentage rate ever, and the other one doesn't.
Dan had me sign the NDA, so no MetaZoo. Just kidding. There was no NDA. Always 3 steps ahead, but won't be talking that. Yeah, I'm just gonna break it now. We will have Dan on our channel for our next episode in 2 weeks, and we probably won't talk much about that either. Respect the process. Let everyone do what they need to do. Gonna leave it at that. But yeah, looking forward to having Dan on the channel right before Collecticon. Also, spoiler alert, boom, we are going to do an in-person Box Nostalgia when we are in Chicago together. So I'm very much looking
That's
forward
news to me.
Oh, I thought we talked about this.
We talked about it like 3 months ago, I feel
like.
Yeah,
well, that locked it in for sure. So we're locked in.
That's
now
fine.
It's official. Yeah, but it'll be just us. There won't be other people, and we won't be trying to run a Pokemon tournament or a whole event. So it'll be much easier to do.
That works for me.
Yeah, perfect. I love it. All right, so let me get back to this silly card. Face is weird. I don't like this Pokemon at all. I like the colors of the Pokemon. I love the underwater look, but again, like I have no connection to this Pokemon at all. I guess if I'm being objective about the art, if you put a Pokemon that I liked in there, I would say it's probably much higher. So I'm gonna give this a C.
I'm with you. I say it all the time. Cool colors, but yeah, not doing it for me. I don't think. Let's do this one. I don't know if
Clobopus.
I love this card.
Clobopus. It's a little freaking hammer hands. Come on.
Imagine like if we
How
only
sweet
did
is he?
if we only did Gen 1 Pokemon, like
we would never have it.
Like
but hold on, but like this is a cool art. Like they took the Pokemon, it did something super fun with it.
Yeah.
Like the art style is awesome. He's got little hammer hands. He's looking so damn cool. Oh God, Brad G. That Bruxish looks like the Dolphins logo. Automatic S tier. I don't know, man. That team's got some problem. Hey, we're gonna give you 4 weeks to figure out if you should retire or not, guy. I don't know. The whole thing with Tua is bad. I feel like the NFL needs to step in and do something right now.
Well, so the way contracts work, just real quick, if he decides to retire, he gets a lot less money.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
If he's forced to retire, he gets all the money.
So that's why they're giving him the time. They're going to do all the medical tests.
Yes.
It's messed up. Beerski logic always making sense, except Zard being mid. Thank you. How do you feel about PoNGa's age?
Wait, no. My challenge for Zardarking is 1, show your face at some point. But 2, I challenge you to ever say something nice ever. That's my challenge.
About PoNGa.
Okay, ranking. This is A tier for me, I think.
It's an A tier for me as well. It's very fun. I will be showing up to Chirac on Wednesday morning. I'm gonna walk around said Chirac for the whole day, essentially. I guess there's a dinner that night, so we'll meet up for dinner. Or if it's Thursday night, whenever. But I'm gonna do a little bit of Chicago. I've never been to Chicago before, so I'm flying in early Wednesday. I took 3 days off from work. I love these Collecticons. I will probably be going to as many as I did next year as I did this year.
Yeah, so we need to chat about that and figure out timing and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I gotta figure it all out because I know the train. You said the trains are easy, so I can get from the airport to the city. I'll Uber that. That's fine, and then I'll train back to you, whatever you guys do, or wherever we're going. So, but yeah, we'll chat. We have a little bit of time. Figure it all out. I'm excited though. That's 4 days in paradise for me, literally. Sucks I have to leave Sunday morning, but saving $300 on a flight was more important. I'm just going to be super hungover when I get on that flight. Like I'm really wanting to stink badly.
Hey, I'm just going to be honest with you.
I don't have to bend. I need to get up, take an Uber to the airport.
That's like a mile and a half away.
Perfect. And then just sit in the airport and hate my life for the next 4 hours till I get back home. Like I'm all right with that. I'm there till 2 a.m. Saturday morning, possibly later.
Because like
That's what I did. I did too.
If it's gonna be like Jersey, where you're looking at me like, can I go to bed? Like I'm gonna.
Nick wouldn't let me go to bed.
Well, you kept looking at me like you wanted to go to bed. I was like, you're not going to bed yet. But
I was drunk and tired. I'd been drinking heavily for 3 days at that point.
Dude, that was like.
Did you see the size of those margaritas I was drinking at dinner? Yeah. They were obnoxious.
Yeah, that was a
fun fact. When you go to places like that, you ask for the big margarita cup, and they bring out the big cup. It was fantastic. So yeah, I'll be there Wednesday, Brad. Let's see. Now we tanking for Uris, Sanders, and Arch. Oh, I gotcha. All right, next card.
Manning's not even draft eligible next year, but.
Oh, is he not?
No.
Still too young?
Yep.
All right. We're going to go to the Shroomy boy up top right. Oh, God. Look at him. He's adorable. I absolutely love this card. His name is weird, though, and it doesn't, like, roll off the tongue. It's Shinotic. Sure. Love the card, though. Mushroom Glowy Boy. The card pops. This is my S tier card from the set. I love the mushroom. Mushrooms in chat, people, please. I love it. Big fan of the art. It's a cool Pokemon. I think that's probably my favorite Pokemon from this generation. So I'm running with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go B tier.
Okay, perfect.
It's a cool card. I understand why you rated it, put it in S.
Yeah, but it just appeals to me in every way. I just am a big fan of it.
It's a cool looking card. All right, let's just get rid of some of these.
C.
You
can get rid of the SAR version of that one too. Thank you, Zard, for the boomers in chat. Appreciate it.
This one.
Yeah, I don't know. This is very mid to me.
Yeah, like I like it better than the regular full art, I guess, but like it's still probably C tier.
Yeah, I'm going C as well. Nice. My stepbro goes to college in Chi-Town and his Tesla.
What college?
Bought the video of a shootout the other day. Nice. Get me in on that action. I need the blood to pump, baby.
What college? Yeah, I don't know. Like, obviously, there's like where Collecticon is. Where Collecticon is, it's not the city, but there's very bad areas of the city that
yeah. There's bad areas of every city.
It inflates those violence numbers. Majority of the city is. I've been to the city a million times.
It's safe, dude. I walk around New York City with my daughter and wife, and I'm not. Yeah. There's crazy people everywhere, but I'm really not that concerned. PoNGa can pull off a beard, but it makes you look 30.
Once again, show your face before you talk about the appearance of
What's
others.
Your Discord? I'll post the picture. There you go.
This guy's going to probably post a picture of someone
Beerski
else.
was housing marks, dude. They were so good. The service was terrible. The whole bill thing was a nightmare. But those fucking margaritas were delicious. Let me tell you. Oh, we got you, Zard. You guys just need to love each other already. All right, next card. Oh man, let's go to the Sea Titan. It's that little guy up top, middle right. Yes. I don't know. This is like a mid card to me too. This is a C tier card. It doesn't do anything. It's very bland in my eyes. You got some Whalmers down at the bottom, which is cool. But I don't know. It really doesn't do it for me.
What'd you put it in?
I put it in C.
I like the art. I don't like the Pokemon. So I think C's okay.
What a terrible argument.
Yeah. I don't really care for that one that much, so. Ooh. I can't tell if I hate this card or I like it. So because of that, I'm going to put it in C tier.
It reminds me of the Caterpie card AR,
yeah.
but less cool. But it's I feel like it may even be the same artist. That's how close they look. It's like the same style and everything. Yeah, it's mid for me too. Like I pulled a bunch of them, wasn't happy to pull any of them. So you can put that in C tier.
Man, maybe the set actually sucks.
It's funny how that changes so quickly.
I'm kidding.
No, I mean, looking at these rankings, it looks like it's a bottom heavy set.
Yeah, because we included the full arts. That's why.
Oh, yeah, this is true. All right, your go. Oh, my go.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go the laddie at the top left. That's it. There we go. That's the SAR. I do not like this card. I get she's flying into the sunset. It looks washed out, man. I'm not a fan of too darker cards.
Have you pulled this card?
I haven't, so I don't know what it looks like. It may hit completely.
I feel like it might hit.
Maybe washed out. I'm gonna give it a B just because now. I was gonna say C, but I'll throw it in the B tier because I have not seen it in person, and it is a popular Pokemon. I don't know though. It just feels very, very washed out to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in A in hopes it looks good in person because I feel like a lot of these EXs pop a lot more in person.
Yeah,
but it's one of those ones that like when I see it in person, if it doesn't pop, then it's probably a B tier. But I'm gonna put it in A tier for now.
I love you, Java, for saying this because I do honestly believe people think that 100% you have to like the chase because it's the chase. I honestly wish the mushroom was an SAR because I think that card with the foil, like texturing, would have been absolute heat. So yeah. So my argument for saying I don't know what this Pokemon is, though, but if it's a Pokemon that I like, that visually appeals to me. So I get that.
So, oh, go ahead.
Oh wow, Skymarie going for 50 plus on release. Gonna be the chase. That's wild. I pulled a few of those.
No, I think he's saying it's going to when it comes out in English, probably.
Oh, okay.
Right, because the IRs in English go for a lot typically.
Yeah, a lot more. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate this card, but it is kind of weird that one's an AR and one's an SAR.
Yeah, and it's kind of the same deal. Like if they made it a tandem where you could see both Latios and Latias in the cards from like a reverse perspective, like they've been doing with all their major like Charizard Venusaur, Charizard Mewtwo. Like why not just do something fun with these two lovebirds?
And this, well, they're brother and sister, but
well, that's why we did the quotes.
Oh, I didn't see that.
We did the quotes.
So what I said about the Latias, because if it's an EX, I would hope it pops. This one's just an AR, so it's not gonna pop. I don't hate it though. I think that's like a B tier for me.
This honestly should have been the AR or the SAR, and the other card should have been the AR. If you reverse
they should have just been both the same, either ARs or SARs.
Just
I wouldn't have been mad. Yeah, just like either one. I wouldn't have cared.
Yeah. Oh, got English. My bad. I got you.
Where'd you put this one?
Oh, I'm gonna rank that one. I like the art better. I'm gonna put that in B tier.
Okay. Didn't you put the other one in B tier?
I did, but
okay.
It's not an A tier art.
Yeah.
I can't rank it with the Shroom Boy. So okay. Let's go big floppy executor. Beautiful.
This card's got a pop in person, right? It pops in the picture.
Well, so it's got the awesome rainbow border. Okay, so we're starting off with the awesome rainbow border. The picture pops. I think any Pokemon that needs to have a crown on it, this is the best crown to Pokemon ratio. It makes sense for the Pokemon. I absolutely love this card. Yeah, Ray loves this card. This is easy. I would flirt on the S tier with this card. Like this is like an A plus to me.
Yeah,
I love this
an
card. That's a sweet fucking card. So you just put it in A. That's fine. That is
I'm gonna put it over here. Yeah, I like it a lot.
I know
It's,
people talk shit on it because of what Pokemon it is, and obviously it's not a fan favorite. He is Gen 1, but it's just a sweet card.
Yeah, it's just a cool card. The colors, like you said, the crown it's perfect for this Pokemon because it's a tree. So
Are you just gonna
it's just a cool card. Let's just go with this one.
Less cool.
Yeah.
Definitely way less cool.
Yeah.
Still love the rainbow border. But other than that, it's not anything very special. So I don't know what you're feeling about it.
Where did we put
the other one? We put in C, but this I would put this one in C also. Like this card doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, I agree.
I do love that border though. Let me tell you. I hope that's something that sticks around a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. It's a cool looking card.
Let's go with the Cyclozar AR. This is literally I don't know.
I hated this Pokemon when I was playing the game.
Like does it even evolve into anything? I think it just doesn't.
No, it's like a stupid little bike guy.
Yeah,
it runs. It's
like
stupid.
you like ride a stupid bike guy the whole game too. I don't like the bike thing. I don't know. I'm gonna put this one in D because I just don't like.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Theme.
This might be my least favorite card to be ranked. I feel like I was talking about like the Pokemon not mattering as much, but like when a Pokemon card just has the Pokemon, it doesn't have a background or anything. I think the Pokemon matters more, and for this card, yeah, it just doesn't do it for me.
But you thought this card in Sun and Moon Full Art was a B.
So here we go. This is when you do tier lists of different topics, you're doing a tier list of what is contained within that tier list, right? Like you're ranking what's within that tier list. If you do a broader tier list of everything we've done, then things would be in different letters. It's not that hard to understand.
We're gonna actually, to all our subscribers, I'm gonna type a letter telling you how to watch our tier list so you don't get triggered while watching our tier list.
Yeah, it's like people like watch part of it like out of context and they don't understand. And it's like, well, I actually didn't say that.
Yeah, and I'm also listen, I'm ranking stuff low sometimes just because, man. Like I'm having fun with this. Like it's not 100% serious. If you want a serious tier list one day, let me know and I'll be so serious.
No,
and
the problem with doing tier lists is like if you did this tier list today and then 2 weeks from now you like wipe this from your memory and redid it, would probably be different.
It would be different. This is how I'm feeling right now. A couple of
like I do zero thought about this beforehand. My first reaction is what I go with. So all right, let's get done with this.
We got Shug in here. What's up, Shug?
What's up, man? What do you feel about this one?
The Flapple, the Flying Apple. I don't know. If again, these cards a lot of them are feeling just so washed out. I don't know. This is a C card for me. This one doesn't do it for me.
Let me see something.
That's a better card.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm gonna put this one in C.
Yeah.
To me, this one's like a B.
The Appleton is awesome. That's a B. That art style works for that Pokemon. It's done well.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it at all. Java, what time do you go live?
I think it goes live at 9 or 9:30.
No, I think it's earlier than that.
Is
Time.
it?
7:30. Okay, about an hour.
So 8:30. He's going live 8:30. I don't know. I love it, Java.
It's pretty funny.
We'll be off by then.
We each had S tiers, and so like someone's gonna be like, "Oh, they never do S tiers." We each had S tiers, but they were different S tiers, so nothing just falls in S tier. But our highest rated one is the cast form, which I agree with.
It's a great looking card, man.
Yeah,
it hits every like box for me. That card does. So, all right, that's our tier list, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we got next. I'm gonna pull this down, erase this from your minds. We're not doing you. We are gonna do rabbit holes. I'll start because I keep making PoNGa start everything.
Yeah,
what's
what
the
is
wrong
that?
notebook? Okay, so I'm gonna murder and butcher some of these pronunciations. So please bear with me. But PoNGa's rabbit hole to me last week or 2 weeks ago was the Trade Please promo campaign. I knew nothing about it. I know the artist of the card just from seeing all of his other weird art. I'm a big fan of that art style. I've always been drawn to those. So I'll get into all of that in a second. But so the Trade Please promo, there was a Pokemon rap group made up of the artist who is, oh man, Ademu. I'm gonna butcher these names. Kobayashi, and then Raymond, which is
Kobayashi, isn't that the hot dog eating guy?
I don't know. The third guy's name is Raymond, which is fantastic. The album released on February 10th, 1998. It had 5 songs on it. Pretty cool. In the album, though, there was like a little pamphlet thing that you could fill out and send to Pokemon and get cards. The campaign started February 10th and went to July 31st of that year. Shout out Harry Potter birthday and my
Ray.
birthday. What up? That's Ray's birthday too?
No, he just said someone say my name. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, hi, Raymond. Oh, we got Pokemon Chef in the house. What's up, Poke Chef? Happy to have you here. Everyone, please check Poke Chef out Friday night and Saturday night on eBay Live, 11 p.m. They're late streams, but the man's got that spot freaking locked down tight. So please check him out. Great friend of mine. I love me some Chef. So yeah, eBay Live. One of the few of the homies that are actually on that streaming platform, and he's crushing it. What's up, Chef? So happy to see you, man. Oh, we got some love in here. PoNGa, full transparency. I love you, man. You were getting a little tipsy on Dan's live and took my comment about your age out of context.
No, it's I know it's all fun. That's why I go back and forth with you. You know, I don't take it serious at all. I don't think you'd be here every single episode if you actually hated me. So I do appreciate you being here and always being active. It is pretty funny. It makes it a lot more fun being on the live for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for being here, Zard. And thank you everyone for being here. New people, if you're here and you're watching this and you've been an hour and 8 minutes and 2 seconds into this and you like it, like and subscribe. Helps us out. Just get more people to view. I enjoy this every other week. I know PoNGa enjoys it. Big part of my life now. So big fan of it. You're welcome, Chef. I got you.
Oh man, Zard. Just keep going. Keep
Number 2, you seem like
it.
an old soul that carries himself very well. So when I heard you were turning 30, I was a little surprised. It was strictly a compliment, brother. Love. I love you guys.
No,
this is what I want.
Yeah.
Listen, I want love in the hobby. None of this back and forth shit.
Zard is so soft. Like,
I love it. Oh, he's calling you names now, Zard. That means he loves you. Because it's good.
No,
Chef triggered me.
That.
How did Chef trigger you? How is this happening? All right, let me finish my thing here. So February 10th to July 31st, you're required to mail the flyer in from the album, and you had to select a course. There were 3 courses you could select from it. The A course, you would receive a Charizard card and then the Trade Please card. The B course would give you a Blastoise, and the C course would give you a Venusaur and the Trade Please card. The unnumbered cards, because these were unnumbered, they were also it was also one of only 2 cards in the entire Pokemon TCG to have a hollow foil reverse pattern on it. The other one was the Ancient Mew. These were not numbered. They had the Pikachu Records tag, which is just kind of like a lightning bolt where the numbers would be, which is pretty damn cool. And then in 2016, they were reprinted, part of the XYP promotional card collection. Trade Please campaign for the 20th anniversary of Pokemon, which began on September 16th, 2016. You could go to a Poke Center, a Poke Store, or a Poke Store outlet, trade in 20 TCG cards featuring a classic reverse holo, while whispering to the person that you give them to, trade please, because that was the secret password. And then they would give you either a Pikachu and the promotional card, the trade please card, if you chose course A, or B course, which would be a Charizard and the trade please card. And you could actually do this once a day until product ran out. Essentially, it was just like limited time. Whatever they printed, and that was it. This kind of stuff is super cool to me. This is before the boom. Obviously, Pokemon Go had come out. XY was, becoming a little more popular than some of the past sets were. But stuff like this, where you have to go in person, the barrier entry to something like this is much higher, even though it's really not, because anyone can go there and do it. But people just won't. I love stuff like this, having to mail in to get a card. Like, I wish that was stuff that they would bring back and do more. You just don't see it anymore. It just doesn't happen. Like, I would love something, even like one of those like punch cards that you get, something that you can fill out, like, I've bought this much or done this much, or I went to this store and accomplished this task, I get a card. Like, that would be very cool. Almost like real world role playing, which would be awesome. Like, just questing about for cards, which is actually a really good idea. Pokemon should definitely do something like that. I think that would be the engagement you would get from like questing for cards would be so freaking big. And even if it was like, listen, there's 5 cards, bro, and we put them around the country, and you got to geocache for these fucking things, like, that would be so awesome.
It would be.
But they would be like Geodudes and Gravelers and stuff, but like cool arts and cards that you couldn't get anywhere else other than doing that. I got to talk to some people. That would be awesome. I really do like that idea. So that's my rabbit hole.
Yeah, that's I was happy to give that one to you. I was kind of looking around. I like to give you Japanese stuff. And if you even, I don't think a lot of people know about that card all that much, and that it's one of 2 that have the hollow back. But even if you did know of that card, I don't know if people knew how you actually got it. So really, really glad you shared that, and I'm glad you enjoyed looking into it.
I love it just is another little thing of knowledge that I love old Japanese stuff. I just bought 10 more of those Neo Premium files. I bought the guy out. He doesn't have any more, unfortunately. I was hoping to score way more than just 10. But he's been good to me over the past year. So I'm happy that I got the last 10. They were trying to sell them onesie twosies. And I guess they weren't moving because of the price, but when you buy 10, they were a lot cheaper. So feel good about that. I love the old Japanese stuff. Southern Islands. I was talking to Ray about Southern Islands today. Huge fan of that. I don't know. Something about that time period in Pokemon just is like,
yeah, there's just a lot of cool promotions.
That's cool and they were doing it to gain followers, man. Like, it's literally what we do now. It's what we do now when we're doing all this stuff. They were doing, but they really do. Like, I think Pokemon needs to bring community back into it that way. I do think if you had like a huge contest, you could find like these cards. They're almost like the golden ticket. Like, let's do something like that. That would be so awesome. But I'll stop talking now so PoNGa can go.
Yeah, so my rabbit hole was the Misaki promos. So I think most people at this point probably know of the Misaki promos. I don't know if everyone knows how you actually were first able to obtain them. So I'm just going to read a little bit of a story about it, and then I'm going to pull up my screen and just show a few pictures. But so it was what?
Easy on the secret shining cards and collectible strategy discussions. Kind of like when I shouted out Chef and eBay Live on Whatnot the other night, and Ray's texting me. He's like, "You can't do that." Yeah. I'm sorry, Ray. I'm just showing love to my friends, man. That's all that was.
Ray's too strict. I guess it makes sense on Whatnot. They probably don't want to drive engagement to another platform.
No.
But yeah, I don't know. You probably could just word it to, hey, go check out what Chef's got going on. Yeah, so absolutely. I think everyone knows that there's like different types of vending sheets. And so from vending series 3 on sheets number 16 and 17, so they're all different numbered. Oh, yeah, well, go check out.
Now I know. So we won't be making that mistake again. It's a no-no. Well, sorry about that. Love
whatever.
You guys.
It happened. That's all. Whatever. It's all in the past. No one's gonna know. So vending series 3. If people don't know, vending series are numbered by sheet, and each sheet that you could actually peel off, it's 4 cards. And each sheet has different cards that you can peel off, and you only see the back of them. So the number of the sheet actually matters. So on sheet 16 and 17, on the top right corner, there was a Bill's PC card, basically, or called Masaki's personal computer. The release of this card was November 24th of 1998. And this campaign actually ran through April 30th, 1999. So you take this Bill's PC card along with an Ammonite, an Ammonite, Haunter, Graveler, Kadabra, or Machoke, and you mail it into Media Factory, and they mail you back one of the Masaki promos. So, for example, if you do the Bill's PC and Haunter, you would then get back a Gengar Masaki. If you think about it from the games, most of these Pokemon, besides Ammonite, you get from trading. And so basically you're trading in a Haunter and getting back a Gengar. But you don't, what I will say is all of these cards that you could mail in were available in other vending sheets, but it was also acceptable to send in any Haunter card or any Machoke card. So, like, for example, you could send in like a base set card with the Bill's PC. But yeah, there's those 5 Masakis, like I said: Ammonite, Gengar, Golem, Alakazam, and Machamp.
I like the Alakazam card's awesome.
Trying to see if there's any. Yeah, it is really awesome. I'm going to show a few pictures. So they're famously known for like the dents that come in the card, and it's basically how they were mailed. So I'm going to share my screen now and get to that. Instead of explaining it, I'll just show, because I think it'll be a little more, or a little easier.
Let me know when you want me to pull it up, buddy.
Yeah, you can pull it up. So go check out this website. It summarizes everything I'm talking about. So I'm just going to review what I was talking about. So this was actually the backside of the Bill's PC card. And then
I
the
love
front
that
of it.
back of the card too.
Yeah, so I'll get to it. These are the actual Masaki promos, the 5 of them here that you could get in mailing back. These are just some examples of some of the cards you could send in. So these are all vending series cards that you could get from the same set. And then this is actually the sheet, the vending series sheet. So you can see that it's blatantly obvious which card it actually is. And then this is the front side of the sheet. And you'll notice all of them are all numbered. Don't want to go too far into vending sheets, but this is basically number 1 through 18. And then these are the envelopes that they actually came in. So you could see that they're kind of pinned down on these corners.
Oh, see, so and this is, I never knew why the dents were there. So now I know. This is awesome.
So they're notorious having the dents. If you think about it, sending stuff in the mail, they get squeezed, all that kind of stuff. So they get dents in them. It's pretty funny. A lot of the PSA 9 and 10 copies actually have dents in them. But a lot of the Masaki promos actually grade 6s because of it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Cool promotion. This is actually a full set of it, which is really, really cool. In all of the mailing material. But yeah, it's really cool promotion. I wish Pokemon still did stuff like this. The problem is so many people would do it that it would overwhelm them completely. But yeah, cool set to look into for sure. And I love all the Masaki promos, even the Ammonite. They're all sick. Which one's your favorite though?
I'm gonna say this, and this might be a dusted take. I love that Golem.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I think that one and the Alakazam are my favorite.
That Golem is my favorite one. That's just such a like cool little art, man. Like I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, I think another website was like estimating how many were distributed. I don't know what all of them were, but I think they said that Gengar was like 32 or 36,000, which kind of makes sense because Gengar is popular. But I think the other ones, some of them might be less. I don't know exactly the numbers, but
okay.
So somewhat limited too, which is really cool.
Thank you for that, PoNGa. Appreciate that. Now I know where where those freaking dents come from. Yeah. I don't know why I never looked it up, and I just never wanted to ask. So now I know.
Yep.
So yeah, he went through the Java channel on my Discord, and PokeChef has like that CoffeeZilla thing in his restaurant, and it makes all that crazy stuff. So Ray's triggered. But that shit happens. He wants an espresso machine, but he can't get one. And also, great job on educating me on Japanese, PoNGa. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Those vending cards can fetch high prices. It's very hard to get those in 10 certain ones. Yeah. We got ELO. What's your channel on whatnot? Let me shamelessly plug this.
I think it's in the chat, right?
It's Shining Cards and Collectibles. Catches on Whatnot Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday with me. Easy like Sunday mornings with Beerski. We listen to some mellow tunes and then amp it up a little bit as we get closer to 12. Also football day. We talk a little football. And then Ray does pop-up shows when Ray's wanting to do some pop-up shows. So yeah, please come check us out. Times vary, but I try and run Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. is usually when I hop on Eastern. So yeah, please come on. Alex Sam's fire. I thought Beerski was hitting the blinker. On what? On what? Oh,
what context this is from, but
okay.
I assume, yeah.
Just a pen, false alarm. No,
yeah.
We're good. Nothing here. Like trainer AB Dex. Yeah, we got Pokey Chef. Thank you so much, Chef, for putting it in the comment section. That's it. Looks good, Chef. Let me just get through some of this. Let's see. The answer is Gengar. You're wrong, Ray. I'm sorry. Beerski and Ray and Dan stream on the account. Elo, follow them to see their schedule. Also, that Gengar aren't in the web series card format. I like that. That's with the lines and shit in the back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, web series is goated. I like the look of those cards a lot.
That'll be your next rabbit hole.
Oh, sweet. Okay. I love it. And I have a rabbit hole for you too. So, let's see. Espresso Machine's the best. Stop Chef. I got your back, homies. Finally modded something. Right on, man. Web series Blastoise is great. Okay. We're going to go to our next. Oh, man. We have hot takes, and I didn't even think of a hot take to do. So all right, so we're gonna let PoNGa go first. So I'm gonna hot take off of PoNGa's hot take.
So I think it's gonna go with the next topic we have. I think it's super weird when people like openly hit on stuff they have no involvement in. Yeah, I think I just want to leave it there because it might get me in trouble. But
no, elaborate a little bit. That's fine because my hot take is there, and I'm gonna roll into our next segment after this.
Yeah, I think what reminded me of it's like the MetaZoo thing. Like it's very weird to me that like people openly express false or not false, poor opinions on it, which is fine. You could not like something, but they like obsess with not liking it, and it's pretty weird to me that people that claim they hate something so much bring it up and talk about it so much. I used to do that. I try not to do that anymore, and that's part of the reason why I'm not on Discord and stuff as much anymore. But yeah, it just feels like you should use your time doing something better.
Yeah,
obviously, no. So what I will say though, it's fine to express your opinion on it, but to spend so much time talking about it is what I have an issue with.
Okay, I got you.
I shouldn't say issue. It's like it doesn't make sense to me why you would focus on it so much, I guess.
So I'm gonna say something, and I've taken this comment to heart. I think more than any other comment in the hobby, and it comes from our friend Dan. And it is: does it affect you, and can you control it? And if the answer is no to both those things, then don't let it get to you. And I've tried living my life more like that, and it's definitely helped in a lot of areas of my life. People don't get that. But if you can't control it and it's not affecting you directly, then why are you letting it bother you? There are things that's going to happen in life that have nothing to do with it. Don't yuck other yums, man. Like this hobby has enough space for everyone in it. So you don't need to be putting down other people's spot in the hobby, what other people are doing, how they're doing it, who they're doing it with. Let's just live and let live, baby. That's all I'm about. So I'm trying to live my life by that mantra a lot this past year. And every time he brings it up, it's just like a little subtle reminder, like to remember to start thinking like that again. And that's some of the best advice, I think, for anyone in life, other than Professor Oak's advice of who cares if the glass is half empty or half full, just take a drink. Like
those are two of the most solid pieces of advice I've ever gotten from anyone in my life. I'm 36 years old, and it happened in Pokemon. So just, yeah, I'm with PoNGa on that. My hot take is that MetaZoo is going to go absolutely fucking bonkers now. I'm so fucking excited for what's happening in the future. I'm happy for everyone that is or is not involved in it. I don't know. I had to say something about it. We're going to talk a little bit about it. I'm going to it right now. It's the Cryptid Resurrection. Stuff is happening. Obviously, nothing is finalized, but it's exciting news. I was amped up yesterday for whatever reason. I was never a big MetaZoo guy. I got into the hobby. Nightfall was the set that just released, and I think, yeah, it was Nightfall. Or maybe Seance just released, and I was looking at Nightfall boxes. And they're like $150 a box, and I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't buy any Nightfall. I own one thing of MetaZoo. It's in the back right there. Oh God, it's so bad with the camera. Target. It's a Target promo. That's the Smokey the Bear promo, which is awesome because he's Smokey the Bear. You can prevent forest fires. But I'm on board now, man. If I feel very good with the little bit of information I have about who has control over this kind of thing. Like I said, I don't know name specifics other than one name, and good on you, dude. Awesome guy. I mean, everyone knows it. Charlie Herlocker signed the paper. I don't know if any of that stuff was supposed to be even released. I know Dan said something about some of that probably shouldn't have been released. I don't know how people got their hands on it, but good on you, dude. Absolute stud. Great guy. Had the pleasure of hanging out with him at Wonder's house. I'm very excited for the future of this TCG because it's going to be run by people who actually care about TCGs. I don't know. I feel very good about it. That's just me.
Yeah, I was big into MetaZoo before it even blew up. So I was like one of the original Patreon members. So I got in like right after the Kickstarter ended. So I got into it because I liked the art style. And like it kind of goes along with my hot take that like people hated on it for not printing enough, and then they hated on it for printing too much. And it's just like
they didn't want to see it succeed. People that missed the boat didn't want it to succeed.
And it's funny because like while all these people were talking about how much they hated it, like I was buying $5 promos and selling them on eBay for $200 over and over and over and over. And like all these people could have taken advantage of it if they just kept their eyes open and didn't want to see it fail so bad. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'll get more. I'm the kind of person I'll be more excited for it when all the details come out and there's some plan put forward.
Absolutely, and of course,
we were going back and forth about buying stuff yesterday because I'm so far in the green when it comes to MetaZoo that like buying some stuff back. I still have a bunch of stuff, but buying some stuff back just makes sense. I remember I said to you the Cryptid Nation first edition boxes on eBay for $70, and there was like hundreds of them that sold. Yeah, there was hundreds of them, I guess, that sold. And I should have just snap bought one because I sold those boxes for $700 and I bought them for like $70 or $80. So like I should have just bought them back. But I went ahead and bought some like UFO boxes for $8 a piece and all this stuff. So I always enjoyed it. I was a big guy in Nightfall. I think that's my favorite set. I opened a bunch of boxes on Nightfall.
The Halloween sets are cool. I will give it like Seance. I opened one booster box. It was fun to open. Like the cryptids alone, they're just fun. It's a fun concept, and I think it can be done well.
The way I look at it is like, did I have fun opening this? And I couldn't open enough Nightfall. It was just fun to open, and I think just having that like super huge secret rare chase is always a plus there. But I went ahead and bought some more stuff. I don't have any of the expensive stuff left. I got rid of all that at the peak. I don't know how people didn't sell first edition boxes when they were $800, but yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes from here. I'm just happy that people seem to be following their passion, hopefully. And I hope everyone's doing it for the right reason and want to see this succeed because they see the potential there. Whether you want to admit it or not, there's a lot of potential there. So I think it's going to be a huge uphill battle if it's going to revive the game because of how poor the sentiment is around it. But I think hopefully some of the bigger people in the card hobby will steer it in the right direction, which I think needed to happen a few years ago.
Yeah, so, absolutely. I think
it's very hard to manage a TCG. So I don't think the owners before think they had some bad intentions eventually, but it's very hard to manage print runs and all that properly, because by the time you make the choice to up the print runs, it's too late.
Yeah.
So it's just, I'm excited. I still own a lot of MetaZoo, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. You know, we were talking yesterday, obviously. I went ahead and bought, I think, 4 of each main set release, just to have a little fun with it. You know what I mean? Like, and obviously,
dude, we were buying UFO and second edition boxes. We should have just bought the first edition boxes. We're so dumb.
Well, there's no first edition boxes left on eBay. They're gone.
Yeah.
They were gobbled up. Like,
yeah,
there was 1,100 Nightfall boxes on eBay this morning, and by noon there was only 800 left.
Yeah.
So like, people are noticing. I was digging around on MetaZoo Reddits. I don't go to Reddit often, but sure as shit, people are talking about it there. So it spread quick. I'm just excited. I'm excited. Like, I am legitimately excited.
We're buying the garbage instead of just spending the extra money. I was thinking about it today. I was like, why did I buy second edition boxes? And
I mean, there's UFO Kickstarter boxes on there for $850 still.
No, I'm good with that. When I got in, it was like $100 to $200, so I can't buy. I should have just pulled the trigger on some first edition boxes because it's got the box topper, and it's just a good deal. But yeah, it's I'm excited. Hopefully.
Yeah, I was looking at some other things I'll talk to you about after the can't spill everything after the live. I actually want to run that by you.
I might buy some stuff while we're talking right now. I meant to do it earlier.
Yeah, I don't know. I was talking to Ray about buying some more stuff today too. I just feel like opportunities there. I have faith in who may be potentially running / involved with the company, and that is 2 big, huge things for me. So I don't know. And I think that the Cryptid thing has legs if it's done right and for the right reasons. Like, I'm thinking about Towers coming back, thinking about basic training and Ivy getting back into it, and like having the opportunity to be back and doing that kind of stuff. So like, these are the kind of things that I'm thinking about. Like, you can really do some cool stuff that's already been laid out for you, and run with that again and kind of pivot where you need to pivot. I don't know. Possibilities are endless right now. No, there's a ton of stock left. Obviously, the numbers of what was left for some of the boxes is quite large.
That's why I was saying, why do we buy the ones that have the most stock? Because first edition had none there.
Maybe, yeah, this is true. All right, so let's see.
But if it turns out to go well, it doesn't matter what you have. It's all gonna do well. So
yeah, and listen, it's partially for that, just to have skin in the game and watch it go up or go down or whatever the hell happens with it. But it's just going to be cool to see it progress in the journey that it goes on now. And because I wasn't in when MetaZoo started. Like I said, I wasn't in when it started. I didn't know any of you guys when it started. I know you guys now. This is so, like, it's exciting. It's exciting to see the homies crush and do exciting things in the hobby. Like, whether it's your thrifty TCG and you're streaming with Weedle. Weedle's opening up a fucking Skyridge box.
Nutty.
Like, Skyridge, dude.
Nutty.
What? Like, what's going on here? So pumped for him. We got PokeChef starting his new life in streaming. Nick is old school Pokemon's absolutely crushing it. The most energy of any person I've ever met in my life. Like, I'm missing people like Jake Smith and freaking Ernie are crushing their podcast. I enjoy. That's probably some of my favorite content on YouTube now. I absolutely love watching them. And I'm missing other people.
I was watching the one where Ernie was trying to play Coulson.
Oh my god, with the black hair, and then he goes with the pink hair on.
For like 5 minutes, I was like, what am I watching? Like, I was like, my mind was blown. I was like, what is happening?
It's just so fun. Like, this hobby has just got so much. There's so much good in it, and I'm just so happy to see everyone crush. Just crush. Like, keep crushing people. Yeah, that's all I can say. I feel like make your money. I feel like everyone here's in for the right reasons, though, and that's what the best part is. Like Chef and I talk about this all the time. We just want to see everyone succeed. I want everyone to do well. I want everyone to be happy. I want to be talking to all of you guys in 40 years and going to Collecticons like old people. Like I'll be 76 in 40 years. I want to be at a Collecticon and like see PoNGa giving me shit about something. Like that's what I want. Like I 100% want that. Like I love all of you guys. It's been like this has all been a pleasure. It's literally been a year and 3 days since I've known people, and this has been a great year of my life. So I'm just jazzed up for everyone. MetaZoo equals best box design in the game. Facts. 100% facts.
I have one of every set.
Good thing I diamond-handed my MetaZoo position. I definitely didn't buy any recently. I love it. There we go. I knew I wasn't the only one. Hot take. Beerski's hair is far superior to PoNGa's mid-hairline. There we go. That's the Lazard Lurkin I was looking for. We got Hoot Hoot TCG in here. What's going on? Let's see. More MetaZoo. Yeah, good stuff. Price well.
Hoot Hoot. I'll hop on. Hoot Hoot. I'll hop on the Minecraft server soon. I know it changed all over, but
yeah, you guys are
maybe at some point this weekend. We were sitting in the Discord the other night or Saturday night, last Saturday, and me and him were both streaming, and me, Dan, Hoot Hoot, and Gengar's Den were watching, and just Benji and I were streaming, ruining the entire server. So I'm excited to get back in when we could actually progress. So I'll try to do that this weekend.
Even if you're homeless, don't sell your cards. Pretty sure he said that at dinner. Facts, 100%.
Wait, he actually did.
It was
I've heard that before.
It was absolutely hysterical. Well, they did print too much. They sure did. Yeah, Kumori to the moon. One of the more expensive boxes on eBay. Surprisingly,
I picked up the cheapest one on eBay, $34.99.
Yeah, I got mine. So I paid a little bit more than I should have for some, and a lot less than I should have for others. Like I got the Kumori box for $17 with that when I did that 6 boxes.
Yeah, if you take the average across them all, yeah.
Yeah, so it's awesome. Like I feel good about that. Get Nightfall for that. Obviously, I paid up a little bit on UFO, and you know
it's okay. I was buying Nightfall for $200 a box, so you're good.
Yeah. Along with MetaZoo. I have my ultimate. If I don't get to make my own custom card, I will destroy MetaZoo. I said I'd sell at 1K. It's still on my shelf. Oh, it's got to be the Kickstarter.
No, the first edition.
Oh, the first edition. Is this kind of like when Pokemon dropped Wizards of the Coast?
I don't see. This is when we get into trouble when we compare things to the biggest IP in the world. Like, most likely it's going to be a very
good thing
small part. Yeah, small market. It'll still be very non-mainstream, most likely.
But hopefully,
which is fine.
Healthy.
Which is fine.
Be a healthy TCG that people are into,
yeah.
And I think it's possible.
Yep, it's all it needs to be. It needs to be very good at being its small little self, in my opinion.
That's what I said. Small slice of that pie, baby. They don't need a big slice. They just need to carve out a nice slice. Nick is goated. Don't add Nick to that group of people. He stinks. Their podcast is a fever dream in the best way possible. 100%, dude. I love their podcast. They are hilarious, Chef. It was great just like popping on and like Ernie and I we talked cards for a little bit. Just me and him. It was like I said, like you don't get that. Like I don't call my friends like personal life friends like that. Like I'm just hopping on Discord and chatting. Like I don't do any of this shit with any of my real life friends. Dude, like you know what I mean? All you guys
you're like the only person I text.
That's it. Like I text PoNGa every day now. Hi.
Chris, you missed 2 days last week.
Yeah,
I noted it. It was like you missed Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday. I had a rough 2 days.
Yeah, whatever, man. I was waiting for the high with a period.
That's it. Highs with periods. Yeah, I want everyone to be happy. There's so much room for all this to be majorly
When's it going to be my year?
Thank you, Chef. Next year, dude, you're starting up the eBay Live Fanatic stuff. It's going to be PoNGa's year.
Yeah, I can't wait.
It was your year when you were selling Cryptid Nation boxes for what you were doing. You were buying.
I remember I was sitting at the pool in Kauai, which people don't know. That's like one of the smaller islands in Hawaii. And I look at my wife Well, yeah, we were married at that point, I think. And I look at her and I'm like, or maybe we weren't married yet. I don't remember. No, we weren't married yet. I look at her. I'm like, I think I'm going to sell one of these boxes for $800 and ship it out in a few days. And it was the best decision I ever made. I was sitting on the ocean, basically making money. So
Bring me the pina coladas. Let's go.
Yeah.
100%. So that was your year. Yeah, you had a year already.
Can we
All
just
right,
be
then.
honest? Every year should be our year.
That's what
Think of it that way.
That's what I feel that way, dude. I think that's awesome.
That's the plan, Brad.
Didn't Dan proclaim he would be streamed before Chicago? It's the plan. Brad, you've heard. You're in all his lives, griefing him. I love it. You're in there. You're in the know-how. He's saying,
Brad, I hope you come and support, baby.
Yeah, I'll be there. I feel so. I feel like the worst friend ever. Chef streams at 11 p.m.
I was in his first stream, but
I'm dead by 11 p.m. I feel so bad. Chef, I love you so much, dude. And I am missing your 11 p.m. stream. So I'm going to try my hardest this weekend. We're going to have a rough day Saturday. We're doing my wife's grandmother's ashes are being interned. So it's going to be a whole day. But hopefully that night I'm going to need a little pick-me-up. So it's chef hours. Yeah, I still feel bad, dude. You're my homie. I haven't been in once.
It's just so hard to be in everyone's stream, especially I think most of us aren't huge consumers. We'll buy to support and stuff, but it's hard to sit there for multiple hours and watch other people buy stuff. And
yeah,
I try to stop in here and there, say hi, ask you to take your shirt off, but that's it's hard to be in everyone's stream.
Well, if our weight loss challenge goes well, I'll be taking my shirt off everywhere, bro. It's going to be hot. Watch out. Chef and I got to do a live in-person call show. I'll text you at Pogi Chef. Awesome. There we go. All of us are doing so much now. It's hard to catch everyone these days, which is awesome. It is. Maybe after
I will say, most of the YouTube content, I don't watch live anymore. I just watch it back. So I could, when I watch it live, I feel like I have to focus on it, and I like watching it while I'm working or packing stuff, all that kind of stuff. And then you're doing two tasks at the same time, and you can get through stuff. And I don't feel pressure to chat and all that kind of stuff. I just enjoy the content because so much of it's so good, especially with all these people. All the people that are in the chat that are mentioning it are some of my favorites for sure.
Just going to heckle PoNGa anytime he streams.
Hey, it'll make it way more fun, right? That's good.
When is PoNGa's eBay live stream? It's in flux. It's in flux.
Dan, if you listen to this, still waiting on that call that we're going to have. I think I'll plug my Instagram. I'm trying to build that up a little bit. I've been posting some sick edits, but I think I'll post something there when I have my date set in stone.
Nice. All right. We're going to start winding this bad boy down. It's almost 8:30.
Yeah, I gotta go watch. I gotta go watch Hunter Henry score 40 points. So
I just picked him up in every league I could.
Yeah, because I have Evan Ingram who might be out Monday, so I had to pick up Hunter Henry today. So
freaking guy hurts himself during warm-ups.
Yeah.
All right, let me see.
Let's do 2 or 3.
All right, perfect. We're gonna present. We're gonna share screen. I'm gonna go first. It's Togepi.
Yeah, Togepi. Oh, is that it starts with an H. Hex something, I think, right?
I don't know.
Or is that a different evolution of it? It's something like that, I think.
All right,
I don't know the name.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit it.
Thrasher. So that might be the. Can someone tell me in the chat? Is that an evolution of that one?
This is difficult.
Isn't there an H one? I need to know.
This is Espeon. I'm so good tonight. Doing better than you are.
Oh my god. I know this one. I catch it all the time.
Haxorus after that.
Okay, I have the chat closed, so I don't know. I was gonna look at it after.
You got it, Brad. 2 easy ones, baby.
Don't
you dare read that chat.
I have it closed right now.
Okay.
It's I don't want to get 2 wrong in a row.
This is I'm just
I don't know. I'm gonna skip this. I don't know.
It's a Frillish.
God.
Oh,
Wait.
this is. I know what it is. It's a Tornadus.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
it's a Landorus.
That's why I said wait. You gotta let me. Yeah, I was gonna get that one. Vulpix.
Well, we'll go one more now. Oh, is this Pulse?
Pulse.
I don't know. Oh, not Pulse. Is it Pulse?
Think about it for a second.
Huh?
Think about it for a second. Do you know a Pokemon that's named?
It's one of those two electric Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
guys.
I don't know if it's Plusle or Minun. I don't know. I don't know. Can you tell by the sprite?
Maybe the leg. I'm gonna go. Oh, maybe the negative there.
Oh yeah,
it's the Minor.
Yeah.
Yeah, Minum. Ah, there we go.
Yeah, I didn't even think of looking there. What the? Oh, is this Claydol?
It might be. I'm gonna click it. You're on point, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I'm just gonna click out of that. We don't have to do that one. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Obviously, if you made it to the end, please go to like, subscribe. We do have 14 episode backlog. Now it's going to be 15 episode. Catch up. Hopefully be here. I mean, it took us 7 months to get here, 8 months or something like that.
No, I think we started like
7 months. Episode, yeah, so 2 a month. So yeah, 7 months.
Really?
Yeah, man, we're doing this for 7 months, PoNGa.
7 months too long, am I right?
You are
out of focus.
Yeah, because you're talking shit on our awesome podcast.
Yeah, but I just want to shout out real quick. Go check out Java's live. He's live with Mr. Daniel, Catch 'em All Collectibles. I think they're going to do a call in after that. I don't know if I'll be there, but I will definitely watch it tomorrow if I don't show up.
We got Clonaful in here. What's up? If I'm not mistaken, this is Dan. From this is Ray's brother, I think. I may be wrong. I'm an idiot.
I can't get it to focus now.
Let me see. It is. It's Ray's brother. He's got that's his tag. So everyone, this is Bonanza Dan. Yep,
Bonanza Dan.
What's up, my man? He's Bonanza Dan. He's Clona in Discord. He's Clonaful here. What's up, Bonanza Dan? Please check him out. What's today? Thursday. He will be live tomorrow. So please check him out. Yeah, Ray's laughing. Yeah, he's got to change everything to Bonanza Dan, Ray. We can't be having this. Thank you, Java, for being here. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Please go check out Java's stream tonight. Chat with Dan is going to be S tier, as it always is.
Dan's going to be on our podcast next time. So
yeah, so in 2 weeks. So are we doing Thursday or Tuesday night that week?
I don't remember. I think we decided on it in the chat, right?
Yeah, I think Dan said Thursday was fine. So we'll be 2 weeks from now. We'll be doing it live tonight. Beerski. Oh, no way. Sorry, Ray. Not going tonight, man. Maybe calling into Java's show, but not alive tonight. I'm not set up or ready for that at all. It's already
if you call in, text me.
I will, PoNGa. I will.
Well, no, I don't know if we both should join because we were just live for almost 2 hours, so people could only have one of us. I don't care. Unless I need Java to message me for me to join. I need him to ask.
Bonanza Dan is live tonight on a Thursday. Let's go, Bonanza Dan.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Shame on me for not knowing that. What a fucker, huh?
So
sorry.
If Java messages me saying, "Hey, everyone wants you to call in," I'll call in.
9 p.m. So he's going to be live at 9 p.m. So everyone, please check out. Anyone can join, fool. Please check out Shiny Cards and Collectibles tonight. Bonanza Dan. Check out Java Akuma tonight with Dan Catch 'em All Collectibles. I hope everyone has a good night. We will catch you in 2 weeks. Peace.